Hi friends, and welcome to today's Pickacard reading. Today we're taking a little sneak peek into the future and we're asking what is your life going to look like in 2 years? And we're tapping into your highest, most loving timeline. So like your highest potential. To see what is on the horizon for you. And as always, my readings are supposed to be encouraging, uplifting. If you hear something in this reading that don't resonate with you, or if something is not sitting right with you, then you're more than welcome to leave that here and just take whatever resonates with you, whatever feels good. And as always, if you need professional help, don't hesitate to reach out to a professional doctor, psychiatrist, lawyer, whoever you feel like you need advice from. Alrighty, we have 3 piles today. We have number 11, the Beloved, with Venus and Pluto. We have number 6, Blessing, with Moon and Jupiter. And we have number 17, Higher Consciousness, with Mercury and the Moon. So take however much time you need to choose your pile today. I will link that or put the timestamps in the description box below, so you can jump straight into your reading. And I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in your reading. Pile number 1, you have the card of the Beloved. Number 11. So I cannot help but feel like this pile has a lot of love, a lot of connection in your future here. You see this cup is pouring down on these 2 figures here. They're blooming, and there's also wings here. So I feel like there's a divine connection coming into your life. That could be a romantic partnership. It could also be friendships, or even like a work relationship, like a co-worker or someone you'll start a project with. But before we get too deep into the first card, let's see what else comes up for you. Pile number 1. We are going to we're gonna draw some more oracle cards from Voices of the Soul oracle deck here to see what comes up for you. Pile number 1. What your life will look like in 2 years. Okay. Alrighty, and if you feel like the energy has been wild, like on a collective level lately, then you are not alone. I feel like it's been intense. So if you're struggling, like I am doing some days, then just hang in there, because it is going to get better. We're gonna start with your cards here. We have reunion. So someone is coming back into your life. Could be someone you already know from this lifetime, but I feel like it's, for most of you, is going to be a divine, I think I said that here, a divine connection, like someone you are connected with on a soul level. For most of you, I don't think you actually like personally know this individual like in this lifetime yet, but this person is about to come into your life, or will be in your life 2 years from now. We have help. Okay, 2. We have 11 here, so 1 + 1 = 2. So 2, 2. Respect. This person is going to bring a lot of help into your life, and this person is going to show you a lot of respect, show you a lot of love. It says the Beloved here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is actually or could be a a romantic relationship. But I feel like for others, this will be more of sort of like a mother figure, someone that's very warm, very caring, that will just enrich your life and give you sort of a missing piece that you've been longing for, that you've been waiting for. And this is the same feeling if this is a love relationship for you, or a romantic relationship. This person is going to be very warm, very loving, very caring, and I feel like this person is going to I want to say like put you on like a pedestal, but that is usually used like in like a not positive way. But I feel like in this situation, it's more like this person really looks up to you, but in an equal way. But yeah, they really look at you as this wonderful human being, wonderful soul, and they are going to see you for who you really are. Like they are going to see you and recognize you on a soul level. For that soul that you are. So very beautiful energy coming in here. And I do have Jesus here on this candle, and I feel in this reading like he's really looking at me and he's reaching out his hands like this. So it's definitely, this feels like a very warm embrace. Whatever this connection is for you specifically, it's really going to enrich your life. And it's sort of like when two old friends meet, and it's just like this loving embrace of like almost like a sigh feeling, like, oh, we're finally back together. And that is how this is going to feel for you. And we have sirens in the background, so I feel like this is coming in pretty fast for you actually. And it says you. So 2 years from now, besides being reconnected with this soul, with this individual, you're not like a whole new level or in different place as far as the relationship with yourself. You have really found your stability. You have really found here like your grounds and like your place in life. And you have this harmonious just a feeling around you, like your energy is very stable, and part of it is due to this new relationship. And we should never seek out a relationship in order to make ourselves feel complete. So you will feel complete in yourself, but I feel like with this sort of connection, when it's on a soul level, then there's actually something within this relationship, within this connection, that you need on this journey. Like you coming together with this soul, with this person, is meant to be. So even though you feel complete within yourself, this person really adds to that, like this sense of like finally being back together. And I don't really like throwing like soulmates or twin flames around, because I feel like that is being used in a lot of like I don't always feel like it's accurate in the way that it's being used. But I think that sort of energy, like really coming together with someone you belong with on a soul level. You guys come from the same place. Beautiful. And soon. Awesome. Number 5, and 3 + 2 = 5. And that is, what I said earlier here when I heard the sirens too. I feel like this is coming in fast. So we're looking at 2 years from now, but I feel like whenever you're watching this, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you're watching this, I feel like this is not far away. So very beautiful. And 5, talks about changes. So I feel like you are probably undergoing a lot of changes at the moment And I feel like there will probably be more changes happening before this reunion, or this coming together will happen. But I feel like all of these changes are going to be so beneficial for you. Like, these are good changes, even though it can feel a little comfortable, like when you're in it. I really want to send you some encouragement, because I feel like they're saying that, these changes are happening for you. And the outcome is very positive. Alrighty, so let's see, what else? What can we get to know about pile number 1's life 2 years from now? So we have this wonderful reunion happening. What else? We're using the Herbal Astrology Oracle deck here. See if we can get a couple cards. Okay, I feel like this too. A couple cards. Okay, Chamomile, Inner Peace. This card came up before I started the reading too, so that's very interesting. Number 9, Chamomile, Inner Peace. We have Offering. 24, Offering. We have Ancient Memory. Yeah. Rosemary here. Number 3. Yeah, so whoever this person is that's coming into your life or will be in your life 2 years from now, you guys really have a long history together, probably many lifetimes, and also just experiences in other realms, other places. See these little figures here. I feel like this kind of reminds me of Egypt. So you guys might have ties to Egypt from previous lives. But definitely there's something powerful about this connection, and that's why it's destined to happen in this lifetime, because this is an important connection that is not only going to benefit you on like your journey as a soul, but is also going to benefit a lot of people around you, is what I hear for you. And we have Psychic Healing, the owl here. So you guys are old souls and you share history together. And there's something you're going to create together. You guys coming together is just powerful in itself. So let's see if we can get a little more information around maybe this person, or what it is that you guys are going to be up to. So can we get any more information for pile number 1? Their life 2 years from now. What does it look like? What will they be doing? Thank you. Alrighty. I feel like I want to be a part of this. This feels so this is such a awesome energy. So wherever you find yourself in 2 years, we're tapping into your highest, most positive timeline. So whatever it is that you're doing now, keep choosing that higher timeline for yourself every day. And what I kind of how I kind of view it is, or what helps me is, if I look at myself as like a dot right here, and then like from here there are like threads that are going out like this from here, and all of these different threads represent a timeline. So whenever, like in this present moment, when I'm faced with a difficulty or choice or whatever that might be, I remind myself to say like, hey, okay, I have a choice now, and in this moment I choose this higher timeline. I choose whatever feels like the highest, most loving choice for myself that I know will lead to where I want to be. And that doesn't mean like if you're in an argument with someone and you maybe like accidentally choose like a lower frequency or like a lower vibration in that moment or another day, basically like choosing another like a lower timeline, and you go about your day and it just like feels like everything's going crap. Like you can always, once again, this is always the present moment. Like the present moment never changes. Like you won't ever find yourself in a moment that's not the present moment. I hope I'm making sense here, but you can always, like whenever you find yourself maybe like regretting your choices or like where you find yourself, you can always jump back up on that high timeline. So, and when you constantly choose the higher road, like the higher, your highest potential, what what your gut feeling tells you is right for you, and yeah, when you constantly focus on the higher road and the most loving, positive outcome for yourself and everyone else, this is where you're gonna end up. So don't ever feel lost. Don't ever feel like you cannot go change the outcome of your life. We have Temperance. So in 2 years you're very very stable, like we were talking about here with the U card. You're very stable, very grounded. I feel like you're in touch with your emotions, and I feel like you have healed a lot of emotional wounds. And for you, I feel like a lot of those wounds have to do with relationships in general. So whoever this person is that's coming into your life, like leading up to this and after meeting this person, like you're healing a lot of trauma, a lot of heartache, a lot of difficulties that has been surrounding your relationship, both romantically, but also could be family, could be friend relationships, could be co-workers. So 2 years from now, I feel like you're very emotionally mature, and I feel like that reflects in your surrounding, like the people you surround yourself with, this person in particular, but also everything else around you in your life sort of reflects this inner peace, this inner strength, this inner like maturity and wisdom that you have stepped into for 2 years from now. Page of Pentacles. You have started nurturing and have started taking care of, I feel like, of your finances in a way that you haven't really done before. I don't know, we have to see if we can get more cards, but I feel like maybe you have been struggling with finances, or maybe you have been spending too much, or maybe maybe you've taken on like big loans, or you've been in debt to some people or the bank, or there's something about that has also been healed 2 years from now. I feel for you, like you have taken back control over your finances and your material like assets and things. You're on a different, more stable level there, which is also helps your emotions because you're more stable. The moon, once again. These pillars here, like stable. You're stable, and you and this person together, you are sort of each other's like foundation. I know I was talking about foundation earlier too, but yeah, I feel like because both of you are so stable and so mature and so loving, yeah, it's really this like unconditional love. So there's no holding back, there's no like second guessing, and there's no like doubting the other person's intention, you know, whether this is a love relationship, like a romantic relationship, or whether this is more like a friend level, or like I said, I get this like motherly figure sort of feeling. So whoever this is, like, you feel safe with this person feels safe with you, and yeah, it's a mutual giving and taking, which, yeah, it's just wonderful to see. We have Ace of Wands. Yeah, you have manifested 2 years from now, you have manifested so many new things into your life. Like, your life is really blooming. You're thriving, like I said, both I feel financially, you're much more stable. And yeah, I feel like things are just working out for you out of the blue. Like, whenever you need something, it just sort of like shows up in your life. So yeah, there's a lot of magic in your life 2 years from now. We have Ace of Cups. Exactly. Yeah, you're definitely, you're abundant, and both, like, yeah, I keep coming back to like your emotions, but I feel like, yeah, your inner life just feels very abundant. Like, you're very happy, you're very, very stable, you feel very fulfilled. And like all the material things, like I said, if you need anything, it just sort of shows up into your life, because you have reached a point in your life and your soul's journey when you have sort of like cracked the code to this, which is like so popular to talk about these days, but you know, manifesting and understanding what that actually means and how that's actually done. And yeah, so you have everything you need, and you and this person together, I feel like you have projects going 2 years from now where you are giving back somehow, because you have more than enough. So now instead of feeling like you're in debt, or feeling like you're struggling financially, or maybe like emotionally, yeah, in 2 years from now, you're not holding back, like you're able to give, and this really fulfills you in a totally new way, because I feel like that is really something your soul longs for. Yeah, and whenever you give, like, your cup keeps getting, you know, refilled, so you're able to give, but like your cup is never running out either. We have Death. Yeah, so I really feel for you 2 years from now. I feel like it's almost a different person, but that is not really what I mean. But I feel like you have undergone this just really magical inner shift. So even though you are the same person in one way, but you have changed so much on the inside, and I feel like it is going to show up physically too. Like, I feel you might even look a little different, like you're shining 2 years from now in a whole new way. So maybe people that knows you, you know, like that know you from your past will come up to you and be like, wow, like, is that really you? Like, you look so different. Like, you're really, like, you're so radiant. Like, there's something about you that people will pick up on and notice. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people will be drawn to you, even strangers will, like, sort of, there's a pull towards you 2 years from now, because there's just something about you that's very attractive, both like energetically and also feel like physically. So yeah, beautiful energy. What a beautiful journey. And yeah, I feel like you have left behind 2 years from now, you have left behind any conflict, I feel there's a lot of conflicts that you have left behind as far as battling other people. Maybe you've had a lot of conflicts in your life as far as your family, maybe in relationships, in friend relations, or whatever that is. I feel like you have sort of won the battle, and not by actually like fighting people, but I feel like your inner change, you sort of switching gear and like jumping into this higher timeline, that has changed you so much. So like you don't even have, like you don't feel the urge or the need to even like interact with those people in that same way anymore, because there's nothing you need to win. Because I feel like, yeah, you have already won just by being you, and just by switching gears and jumping into this this new you, like this future of yours. Yeah, people are gonna look at you, and even, yeah, people that were fighting you, people maybe that have been mean to you or jealous or whatever that is, they're gonna look to you and be like, yeah, I get this feeling of almost like a little regret, or a little, yeah, they're just a little, yeah, they're just amazed and a little confused, like what happened to you, like what, yeah, they can't seem to figure it out. And I feel like along the way, some people from the past might actually try to like get back into your life, but by starting conflict, by like trying to trigger you with like your old triggers. But I feel like you have healed that now. So 2 years from now, that won't even matter. Like people can try to like pull those old cards and like try to get you triggered, but it's not going to affect you. And I feel like you're going to be so much further away from all of this. Might be like actual physical, like you might move, but I feel on, yeah, at least on an emotional level, you have healed. So those old wounds, like it won't bother you anymore. And now you're actually surrounding yourself with loving, caring people. So those old relationships, yeah, just aren't gonna matter to you in the same way. And we have 8 of Wands. Yeah, so a lot of I feel, yeah, 2 years from now you're very busy, pile number 1. There's so much going on, there's so much growth, and I feel like I was talking about projects as somewhere here too, but I feel like you have multiple projects going on 2 years from now. Like you have so much inspiration, so much passion, so much drive. So if you're currently if you find yourself in more of like a stagnant sort of energy, I feel like that might be the case for some of you, then know that like the work you put in now, like you choosing every day to get up and keep going, even though it feels hard, it feels uncomfortable, and you might not see the results right now, know that in 2 years from now, like you will see the fruit of your labor. 2 years from now, it is going to be your harvest time. And I hear like it's going to be sooner than that. But yeah, 2 years from now, you're everything that you've been putting in, like all the work that you have done, has led you to this wonderful future for yourself. So beautiful, pile number 1. This is really awesome energy to be in. I'm really happy for you. And like I said, keep choosing what's best for you in every situation, what fills you with happiness, what fills you with joy, what feels aligned with you, and know that those choices are leading you towards this beautiful, bright future for yourself. So yeah, if you like this reading, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever calls out to you, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye bye. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You picked the card of a blessing, Sage number 6. And with Sage, yeah, I feel like 2 years from now, you have cleared out a lot of things from your life. And somehow, yeah, you're in harmony and connection with nature in a totally new way. Interesting. Let's pull more cards for you. I feel like we're going to start with Voices of the Soul. Oracle cards. Whoopsie. Okay. Keeps flying out here. And I somehow feel like if you were drawn to pile number 1 as well, you might want to check that out if you haven't already. Because I just feel like these 2 piles might be connected somehow. Okay. So let's see what comes up for you. Yes, something has cleared from your life 2 years from now. We have respect. I feel like this card came up in pile number 1 too, if not, I'm not mistaken. So I feel like that's a confirmation for you if you would like to check out that pile as well. We have help. Oh, okay. Yep, same cards are coming out. And I do shuffle really thoroughly and like really make sure to like put the cards away in a way to make sure that, yeah, it's really shuffled when we pull new cards. So this is very interesting that the same cards keep coming up for you. So we have respect, we have help, we have learning, source, and education. Okay, so education and learning, interesting. And with this card, source here, it says number 31, and that is my birthday. So I somehow feel like there's something about your birthday or the day that you were born that is going to be significant for your journey, because like we're looking into 2 years from now, so there might be something about your birthday in 2 years that is going to be significant, or yeah, something around your birthday leading up to like 2 years from now that might be yeah, something that's going to be important for you. Yeah, I feel from 2 years from now, like I said here, I feel like you have cleared a lot of things from your life, and I feel part of it is like there's respect for yourself. I feel like 2 years from now you have changed your relationship with yourself. I feel like, yeah, there's so much more self-respect, and I feel like there's more boundaries, and you're really like sticking up for yourself in a totally new way. So I feel like pile number 2, you might be a person who has been struggling a lot with boundaries, but yeah, and also sort of feeling like people sort of, yeah, are like stepping all over you. You might be a little more of like an introvert, and you might not, yeah, I feel like you may not have always like been speaking up for yourself. But 2 years from now, I feel like you're in a totally different place in your life, where you have gained that self-love, that self-respect, that self-empowerment, where you know your worth, and you're also able to like set boundaries for yourself in a healthy way that also helps other people around you to know what you're okay with and, you know, what you're not okay with. So yeah, because I feel like a lot of people in your life, like, I mean, some people would just step over anyone just to like get what they want, but I feel like for you, there might have been a lot of situations that have hurt you, but I feel like it has to do a lot with other people not really like understanding or being clear about your boundaries. So it might not have been done with ill intent, is what I hear, but it's still something you have been struggling with, because like it leaves you feeling like you're not important, or like that your voice doesn't matter. So 2 years from now, you have learned so much about yourself, about your inner world, about your emotions, about just life in general, I feel, and you have come so much closer to source. You feel so much more connected with the divine. You know, we have all of these symbols here. So I feel like 2 years from now, you are engaged and very knowledgeable, like within spirituality, or it could also be like a religion for you, whatever, you know, whatever is going to or is already like calling out for you and resonating with you. I feel like you've done a lot of learning, and I feel like 2 years from now you are going to teach other people too. So yeah, you have undergone this transformation within yourself, and you have had real experiences, like real spiritual experiences 2 years from now, that have sort of opened your eyes. And my ears are starting to ring as I'm talking about this. So yeah, there's definitely revelations that are going to be revealed to you. And yeah, this inner deep knowledge and this understanding about things. I see a lot of books around you, so I feel like maybe you're going back to school somehow, or at least you're collecting a lot of reading materials, and you're studying a lot leading up, I think 2 years from now, but also 2 years from now. and you are also teaching other people. Beautiful. Let's pull more cards. Let's do some tarot cards. I'm just gonna drink a sip of water. Alrighty. We are using the Rider Tarot deck. Okay, cards keep flying out for you, pile number 2. I feel like your spirit guides, I feel like Source is really excited for this journey of yours. They're excited to go on this journey with you. They are ready to connect with you. They are ready to start working together. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of excitement from up there around this transformation that you're undergoing. And yeah, I feel like they're patiently waiting, so don't feel stressed out. But when the time is right, you will understand what it is I'm talking about, I hear. And yeah, things will get revealed to you and you will know what to do next. Okay, we have 9 of Cups in reverse. And I'm going to keep it in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like this relates to the boundaries again. It landed on this respect card too. So yeah, 2 years from now, you have clear boundaries towards people, and just as you have gained self-respect, like people are respecting you in a totally different way, like a new way. And it has to do also with you being a teacher somehow. Like I feel like your students, the people who are listening to you, they really, is the word revere? Like they really look up to you and they have a lot of respect for you and the work you're doing and your teachings. King of Pentacles, yeah. You really like you. I feel like you have really made a name for yourself 2 years from now, in whatever field or like whatever way you're teaching. I feel like people are looking to you like they're for advice to learn. Yeah, very powerful. We have Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like people will be traveling from different places to listen to you. And if it's something that's online, like people will, I sort of see like a search engine, like people will really like put in effort to be able to hear what it is that you have to say. Like people really want to learn from you. Yeah, very cool. The Lovers. Yeah, you're receiving so much love 2 years from now. Not just like by what it is that you do, like your work or your teachings, but also, yeah, I feel like you're attracting more harmonious, more loving relationships by these like boundaries that you have put up for yourself. So like in 2 years from now, you have more stable, more loving, more balanced and equal relationships, because by putting up boundaries, you have sort of like sorted out those people that were not respecting you and that were not willing to like compromise in order to make you feel comfortable or like make you guys be able to like meet halfway. So yeah, 2 years from now, you have loving relationships. You're very, yeah, people look up to you, people want to be around you. And I feel like this really sincere and this really like genuine energy around you. So I feel like that is you, like this, that is who you're becoming, but that is also who you're attracting into your life. Yeah, 3 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like 2 years from now, you will be teaching somehow. You will be learning a lot of things, and I feel like this learning process just keeps going. So right now we're looking at 2 years from now, but I feel like with this card, they're letting me take a like little sneak peek into like even further in the future. So there's just something, I get so many goosebumps. Just, okay, wow, tapping into this energy, like your future energy, but there's just something so, and they're not going to tell me what it is. So we're not allowed really to see what this is. But there's something even greater, I hear. Like if 2 years from now sounds amazing to you, then they're saying like just wait and see what comes next, because it's and these goosebumps just won't go away. There's really something powerful waiting for you. I'm so excited for you. And we have Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, all your needs are being met 2 years from now. You're so stable. We have King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So even though I feel like your main focus leading up to this point and 2 years from now is not really making money and like making a name for myself in that sense, but it's just gonna happen naturally. Like I said, people are gonna hear about you and they're gonna want to talk to you and learn from you, and yeah, that is also leading to like all your needs being met somehow. And we have Strength. You're sort of like nurturing other people by what it is that you're doing. I feel like your energy, just your presence is so comforting to people 2 years from now. And yeah, I hear like it is already, but you're not really aware of it yet. And that has to do with maybe your self-image and you really realizing who you truly are. But yeah, 2 years from now, you have really stepped into this and you have started to remember who you truly are. And there's so much strength and so much just comfort around you that people are very drawn to. And we have King of Swords. You have all the cool cards. Okay. Yeah, once again, 2 years from now, like you are more than ever, you are sure of what feels right for you and what feels important. And you're able to, like I was saying, put up boundaries, but also like prioritize what it is that's important to you. So no more like getting pushed around, no more like being like, okay, we'll do what you want just because like you don't really dare to speak up or ask for what it is that you want. 2 years from now, you're going to be able, like the people around you are going to be people who already like understand you and value you. But you're also going to be able, like people around you are going to know your boundaries and what's important to you. And that is just making your life so much easier out here. So beautiful. Pile number 2. Wow, really excited. We might have to do another reading sometimes, or maybe in 2 years then, if we can get some more information about this card. But something really big, and I get goosebumps again just picking up this card and talking about this again. But you have such a big mission here in this lifetime. And we're not going to get any more information today, I feel, but just know that you are important and that you are valuable and that your life matters. And that realization and that understanding, I feel like is going to start this sort of chain reaction of you realizing who you are and putting up those boundaries and starting to dive deeper into what it is that calls out to you. Beautiful. Pile number 2. If you enjoy this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever calls out to you, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the card of Higher Consciousness. There we go. And the 2 readings today, the pile number 1 and pile number 2, has been so awesome. Like I've been loving the energy of those 2 piles. So I'm really excited and curious to see what is going to show up in your reading today. I'm going to pull more cards before I start speaking to see what comes up for you. We're going to pull some more oracle cards from the herbal astrology cards or deck. See what wants to come up for you. So I'm hoping you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Okay. Harmony. You see this bird here? It actually reminds me of a bird we have here in Hawaii. I don't know the name of it. It has a really long neck, not this long though, but I feel like there's something about a higher perspective 2 years from now. We have the scales here. So 2 years from now, you have found balance and a higher perspective around something. This is also drawing my attention. The sticks here, you see this one is, I don't know if it's sticks, but it looks like sticks. And this one is like cut in half. So I feel like you might feel like in life in general, you have sort of like drawn the short stick. And you feel like life has been a little unfair to you at the moment. But 2 years from now, I feel like justice has been restored in your life, and your perspective on this, whatever it was or is that makes you feel unlucky, or like you just sort of like you were left with the leftovers, is what I hear. Like, yeah, your perspective of that has changed, and sort of the dust has cleared around you. So they like 2 years from now, so you're able to see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. Okay. We have action. Yeah, so 2 years from now, you have healed whatever this is. Whatever this is for you in your life, like you have healed that 2 years from now, and you're in a place of like taking actions instead of feeling sort of like the victim. You 2 years from now, you're very empowered, and you have realized that your life is actually in your hands. Like, it's actually in your hands to make a change for yourself. And whatever it is that you feel has been unfair, and like maybe, I feel there's a little bit of like disappointment about your life, that has, in 2 years from now, that has changed, and you have started like feeling more empowered, and you taking action, like you realizing that you are the writer of your own story. That has led to you 2 years from now, like you're not longer making excuses like based on what happened to you, or what you wished happened, and you know, all those, like that feeling of things being unfair. And you have started creating those opportunities for yourself, and that change of energy in yourself is also attracting a lot of new things, a lot of opportunities into your life. And you're also able to hear source, like hear whatever message is coming through to you, because you are no longer blocked off from all of that, and you're open to hear what source has to say to you. And we have the two owls here. So I feel like 2 years from now, you have an ally in a way that you haven't really felt before in your life. Like, I feel like you haven't really felt like someone is on your side, or like you have someone that you can always like count on. But 2 years from now, someone is in your life that you feel 100% like trust towards, and the other way around. And you are able to grow together somehow, and surrender. Yes, you have surrendered, because I feel like that's a message for you too. I feel like you are struggling a little with trusting other people, and because of whatever this is in your life, you feeling like things have been unfair, and people may not have been treating you right, or you may not feel like people have been treating you right. But 2 years from now, you have healed that, and you 2 years from now, you're able to surrender to the positive, like to the good relationships, because you are in a place where you feel like you can trust yourself more, and you trusting yourself and you allowing yourself to surrender attracts the right people into your life, and that are going to trust you in return. Wealth, yeah. 2 years from now, you have really turned your life around, and I feel like, that you have stepped out of this victim mentality. And I know I keep saying that, but that is what I hear for you. Like, I feel like, yes, your life has been unfair in so many ways. In a lot of ways, like you were maybe born into a family, and and you did not have the same opportunities maybe as other people, because I hear like because of where you were born or the family you were born into. And maybe you were born with like a disability, or it could just be your surroundings somehow that felt like, or has been feeling like limiting to you or unfortunate somehow. But 2 years from now, you have stepped out of that. You have realized that your past does not define you, and that you are able to create your own future. And you see the peacock here, like you're really shining in a totally new way. Like if you have been feeling in your life that people don't really see you for who you are, or maybe like you have a lot of siblings and you were always like sort of like put in the back, and people didn't really have time for you or patience or whatever, whatever that is for you. I feel like 2 years from now, you feel like people see you for who you are, and you also dare to be who you are without having to feel like you're getting punished for it, is what I hear. So yeah, beautiful. Wealth. So yeah, it's you have wealth within you, but I also feel like it's starting to, 2 years from now, it has started to reflect in your outer world too. Whenever you start projects, whenever you do things, like I feel like it's actually, if you feel like you're stuck at the moment, like 2 years from now, you're not going to feel that anymore. Like your life, you're able to create your own magic, and you have realized that. And what I hear for you is that this, we're looking at 2 years from now, but this can and will happen as soon as you allow it to happen. So this is not saying that, you're going to have to wait 2 more years of feeling like this. It's up to you, is what I hear, to change your life around at any given moment. Like you can wake up today and, say to yourself that today's the day I am going to change my life. Today I'm going to, take back the steering wheel and steer my life in the direction I want to. And I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to let my past or other people from my past dictate my future. And we have Peaceful Warrior. Yeah, and I feel like this is you. You have gone through so much, and I feel like there's a little part of you that sort of, just feel, what's the word I want to use? Like you feel hurt by a lot of people and a lot of situations in your life. And right now you might find yourself in a place where you don't really know if you're ever going to be able to forgive people, or if you're ever going to be able to like get over certain situations that happen to you. But I feel 2 years from now, you have been able to heal all of that. If not all of it, then at least some of it. Like I feel like you're on the journey, on the path of healing. I do feel like there's a lot of things to unfold for you. So don't ever feel like you need to rush anything you're not really ready for. But yeah, I feel like, Peaceful Warrior here, you have found your inner peace, and you have within yourself been able to heal and forgive and move on from what it is that has been holding you back and that has been hurtful in the past. And 2 years from now, you no longer have the urge or the need to feel like you have you have to somehow like find revenge towards these people. I feel like, you're in such a peaceful place that won't really matter anymore. And there might still be some justice that needs to be, some things might actually need to be brought to justice. But in general, I feel like you're healing your own life. I feel like you're moving away from so many people and so many situations that are not, aligned with who you are becoming. And that in itself just brings so much peace into your life. So like not having those people around you anymore is sort of healing in itself. And you no longer have this urge of feeling like you need to defend yourself or actually sort of like fight or feel like you need to bring your own justice somehow. Beautiful. Let's get some oracle cards for you, Voices of the Soul. Okay, and I feel like we're gonna read from the book for this card. We have Submission, number 30. Okay, one moment. I'm gonna grab the book. Alrighty, number 30. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. And I feel like we're going to read from your soul, because I feel like that is what we're tapping into today. Part of you is submitting to something that isn't right for you. You know this very well because you verbalize it when you're alone. I hear you saying, I can't take it anymore. I don't want to, or it's unfair. Wow, okay. I understand you because I feel the same way. At the moment, we're both carrying an inner burden, making us feel deeply tired. This fatigue may be emotional, physical, psychological, or energetic. The more you submit to this energy, emotion, situation, or relationship, the more trouble you have listening to and trusting me. This is such a confirmation, you guys. Wow. Okay. Become aware that your needs aren't being heard. That part of you is submitting to something that isn't aligned with your needs and expectations. Being in an energy of liberation, you will recreate a connection with me. Pay attention to your intuition again so you can create space for change and renewal. You may feel you aren't receiving any signs or that your intuition is weak, but the submission you are under is blocking everything. Free yourself and allow yourself this new space you deserve. Everything will become clearer. Beautiful. Beautiful message for you, pile number 3. We are going to pull a couple more, or a couple tarot cards for you, because I do want to send you from this reading with some closing, like encouragement and a little bit of love. So this whole reading is is done in love, but I do feel, I feel like you probably find yourself in a sort of like a tricky situation, and I feel like you just really need some love right now. So I'm sending you so much love energetically. Know that you are worthy of all the good things. Know that you are loved. You being loved is not defined or limited by your actions or by your past or by anything. Like, you are loved because you are you. Your soul is love and you are loved, and nothing can ever change that. We have the Hermit. Yeah, there's light in the darkness. You're not alone. I know you've been feeling alone many times in your life, but you are not alone. There's been a lot of struggles, a lot of fighting. You have been feeling judged. But there's a new perspective on the horizon for you that is going to help you step away from this feeling alone, feeling judged, feeling like you have to defend yourself all the time. Yeah, and the outcome is beautiful. When you step away from this energy, you step into your abundance. You start creating your own future. And there's so much abundance like within you waiting. Yeah, that's cool. We got 7 and 8 of Pentacles. There's so much. You have so much potential to create the life you want. So know that you are worthy of this. But the choice I hear is yours, whether you step into this or if you choose not to. So awesome, pile number 3. I'm sending you so much love. I really, really hope that you start looking at yourself and the way the source and the universe is looking at you. And the way your loved ones on the other side are looking at you, because they see you as this perfect, this marvelous, this wonderful soul, just like glimmering and shining in the most pure white, beautiful light. And that is you. You have forgotten it because, being in this reality on earth is very harsh. And, part of coming into this life is about forgetting where we come from and who we are. But you're about to rediscover that. So remember that you are loved, you are beautiful, and you are worthy of love, of all the good things in your life. Thank you, pile number 3. If you enjoy this reading, please leave a like, a comment if you want to tell us something about yourself and your journey. Subscribe if you would like more readings like this. And I really hope to see you, pile number 3, in another reading. Take care. Bye-bye.